trying to come in from a couple of directions. He's coming in, waiting for stasis energy so he can go do a couple of stasises. He does 3 stasises on Flash, but now he's getting blocked. As you can see, very awkward to run in, but some nice storms from movies, storming all over the place. Look at the amount of tanks that are in here for Flash, though. With these amount of tanks, I have no doubt that Flash is going to be able to ride this out. Even with storms in, I don't think Movie's going to be able to tackle this. He's got to run back with his troops. Yeah, he's doing a full retreat at the moment. He's got to wait for some more High Templar before he tries something like that again. But yeah, things are not looking good for Movie. At least he has his 10 o'clock. He's got to protect that 10 o'clock and take the 5 o'clock. If he does that, oh, man. I was saying earlier, if he could take out the middle, he'd be in a better position, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to do it. Flash has so many tanks down, and look at this, just more tanks. More tanks than you know what to do with going into the middle. Oh, a ton of tanks. Look at all these tanks. So Movie's not going to be able to break that. You can see his production is starting to dwindle as well. And the main is completely anti-recall. So, wow. Not going for carriers might have been the doom of Movie here. He's still pumping arbiters because I don't see the fleet beacon anywhere. So, yeah, I think carriers probably was the best idea for this map. The reason that Movie probably didn't go for it is to keep Flash guessing, to catch him off guard by going for carrier tech. I mean, going for arbiter tech instead of carrier tech. He has a pretty substantial ground army, but that's going to be melted by tanks soon enough. There's EMP on a bunch of troops, just trying to dissuade Movie from attacking the middle again with his badly damaged troops. We have no shields, we can't attack. Some more arbiters coming out. So Movie is still committing to this arbiter build, but I'm really not sure what else he's going to be able to do with them. I see no way he can benefit from these arbiters now, besides doing more stasises, of course. But really, I don't think he's going to be able to break the middle, even with stasis, 3 or 4 stasises in the middle. So Movie doing the smart thing, hovering around that 10 o'clock base, the choke to it anyway, so he can protect that and get some mineral intake. Because he knows that Flash, even though Flash took the double gas in the middle, he's going to be kind of running low on mining himself. I think he's mined out the 8 o'clock, pretty much mined out that 8 o'clock. So Flash has about 2 mining bases. I think Movie has sort of 3 mining bases. He's probably almost mined out at his natural expansion now. But really, at this stage of the game, with 3-3 upgrades on those tanks, I'm seeing right there, 3-3. That is incredibly deadly for Movie. Because wherever he tries to attack, there's going to be tanks firing on him. There are siege tanks everywhere. I mean, wherever he breaks, there's going to be a tank there. There's going to be about 50 tanks in the middle. So let's see what Movie comes up with. He's hovering around here. He's going to try to break the middle again, I think. Yeah, he's coming in. He's going to try to break this middle. He's coming in from 3 directions. This could be good for Movie, but he's going in kind of an awkward direction at the right. I don't think he's going to be able to do much from the right, but just some storms from him. He's got to go in, just get some more storms on. The more storms he does here, the better off he's going to be. Movie might be able to do this. Some reinforcement tanks coming in for Flash, though. Oh, another awkward attack in a defensive matrix of one of the tanks. So Flash holds the middle again, and I think that might be it. I think that might be it, because Flash is going to be able to push up now. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's going up right now with his tanks. He knows that Movie spent most of his troops, pretty much all of his troops, on that attack, so he's moving up right now, getting prepared to take out the 10 o'clock and the 12 o'clock. He's going to go up and try to take out both of them at the same time, and at that point, I think it's going to be GG. And he's taking the 5 o'clock for himself now, building turrets all over the place, just in case Movie should try a recall there. But, yep, this is not looking good for Movie right now. Very low troop count, and he has no way to defend those bases now. No way to defend the 12 o'clock or the 10 o'clock. He has no way of running back there, and he can't go in through this little choke area either because he's going to be picked at by tanks. He has 1 Archon in here. Poor Archons. They don't fare well against EMP. But, yep, looks like Movie's going to lose that 12 o'clock base. And, yeah, he's going to shortly lose that 10 o'clock because Flash is moving up here with some troops. He's going towards the 10 o'clock now. I see him going towards that. And there's finally the fleet beacon is in. Wow. Tech switch a little bit too late, though. You see there are 2 cybernetics cores spinning, trying to get those upgrades for the carriers. But, yeah, too late on that carrier tech switch. I think a little bit earlier with that tech switch, maybe shortly after the 2 recalls failed, I think he might have been able to get back in this game if he'd hid the fleet beacon somewhere. But, yep, looks like it's not going to happen now. The 10 o'clock's going to go down, the 12 o'clock already down, and that is going to be game 1 for Flash. Movie is obviously still in it because this is his first final and he wants to give it his all. But I see no way he's going to be able to break any of these tank lines. There are so many tanks on the map, it's not even funny. There goes the 10 o'clock. No more mining up there at the 10 o'clock for Movie. So he's running over here with his probes. His probes might actually try to attack the tanks. No, they don't. So Movie, I'm not even sure what Movie's plan is right now. He's probably just going to do a suicide attack into those tanks and GG after that because he doesn't really have any other course of action that he could do. There's a stasis of the Goliaths. Looks like Flash has scanned that fleet beacon already. He has so many Goliaths out to deal with carriers before the carriers are even out. So that tech switch, much, much too late. There's pretty nice storms from Movie in the middle, but he kind of boxed himself in with that stasis, so he's not going to be able to inch forward anymore. There goes the Arbiters. Another Arbiter goes down. All of the troops going down. Another storm from Movie, but Movie pretty much has nothing left. I'm very surprised he hasn't GG'd at this point. But, yeah, he's at 3 bases, none of them mining. So, but he's still committed to carrier tech off of 4 Stargates, I think. So it's kind of ridiculous. There's a bunch of probes playing poker. Hey guys, what's up? You ready for game 2? Let's do it! Okay, and looks like Flash is going to take Movie to the movies in this matchup. Okay, there's Movie going over. Yo, die, tanks. If I can take down 1 tank, I'll feel better about myself. He's coming in with a couple of Archons. There's last Archon trying to morph. Leave me alone, I'm trying to morph, but that goes down. And there is 1 assimilator up there, so that's something for Movie. He can go over with his probes right now, mine from that assimilator, if he can get past the tanks. 2 mineral patches left for Movie, and for some reason he hasn't GG'd yet, even though there are 15 bazillion tanks on the map that are careening towards his natural expansion. Go probes! Mineral patches, yay! Okay, storm over all these troops. So Movie, I think if Movie had gotten some better storms earlier, gotten some good storms, GG from Movie, I think Movie would have been able to take that game. If he could have stormed through the middle, just stormed all over those tanks, he might have been able to swing the game more into his favor. These guys are trying to make me lose my voice already. It's working, but okay, let's move on to the other sets.